What's up, Infected? Welcome to the Quarantine. Here I have Battlestations 2nd Edition. Now, this was sent to me to review, and when I first saw this at Gen Con, it looked outstanding. So I reached out to the company to try to get a review copy, and obviously I was sent one. And when I opened the giant box that this was in, I realized I may have made a mistake, because this is the rulebook. I don't know, it says Advanced Rulebook. So from what I can tell in here, I don't know if I have to read through this entire thing before I learn how to play, or if this is like a way to turn this into like a D&D game, or what. But this is the Advanced Rulebook. But let's dive into this instead, and let's see what's in here. You can expect, I have tape all over my razor blade. You can expect a review for this up soon-ish. Here over the next few days I'm going to be caught up, or I'm going to be recording reviews and try to get caught up and everything. Here shortly, if everything goes according to plan, I should be able to produce more content here shortly-ish, because I may be getting a new job or something that will or may allow me to have more free time. So that will work and be awesome. So I gotta say that plastic that was around it was really thick. Now let's flip this bad boy over. And this one, from what I saw at Gen Con, I didn't, as normal, I didn't have the time to be able to demo this one, but I did, they did walk me through kind of how it's played. Basically, you have two different boards. You have the starship, and then you have the star map. And whatever happens over the star map is happening on the starship, and all the players are running around trying to fix things and whatnot. And you're all players on a starship. So it said it plays 90 to 180 minutes, so that's what, 2 to 3 hours? No, 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, I think 2 to 4. I don't know, math is hard. So this is a little more reassuring. This is the actual rulebook, I'm guessing. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That this is just how to play the base game. This looks like probably, because you have character sheets and stuff in the back, so it's probably how to run like a campaign using this system, which if that's the case, that very much intrigues me, because I do like tabletop RPGs, and as a lot of you guys know, which is why I reached out to get this, I am a sucker for space games. Now, this being a 2nd edition, that leads me to hope, anyways, that the rulebook will be good. So let's open this box here. So, come on, what do we got in here? Minis! Lots of minis. We got an elephant dude holding a gun with his trunk. Now, the mini quality, it isn't great, but it's not bad at all. It's no cool mini or not quality, but it's your average board game quality. It's got a decent bit of detail. You can see some detail in his clothing, stuff like that. So it's not bad. Might need a little bit of green stuff between where his face and his head meet. Then you have a robot. Robots are always good. And then you have all of these, which I guess, let me zoom in here with the camera, and I'll show off, I guess, some of the minis here. Let's, if my brain wants to figure out how the heck a camera works. So we got those. We got this guy here. And then you got the elephant. Let's put him here. He's got a little gun in his trunk. It's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm not going to show all of them just because there's a good deal of them, as you see here. But you got a, looks like a cockroach with guns, so that's cool. That looks like that's, oh wait, there's this dude. Looks like probably another hero, so that'd be neat. Oh, we have a space jellyfish. Kind of what that looks like. So neato. We have another bag of fatties, and they all pretty much look the same. Well, no, I lied. I don't even know what this is. Who knows? It's like a slime turret gun thing. I don't know. Tree looking thing. And tentacle monster. Looks like there's a couple other ones in here. But those are the minis. There's not a lot of minis, which is good. Oh, I got like a centipede or something. Just like something I've seen in one of my Japanese animes. I know exactly where this one's going. Anyways, so I actually like that. There doesn't seem to be an overwhelming amount of minis, like they're trying to compensate or something like that. So let's zoom back out to the box. There we go. And you got colored bases, which is always good. So differentiate things. And I'm guessing these just snap on, similar to Cool Mini or Not, how they do theirs. So let's, oh, okay. So yeah, just clicks on like that. So now at a glance, you can tell that this is yellow. I don't know what the relevance is, maybe status markers for enemies or something. It looks like it's got hopefully a good insert. We have a giant D6. I love it. Then we have some colored beads. 2 decks of cards, so we'll leave those in there. So we have lots and lots and lots and lots of card stock. So rather than taking the 30 years it's going to take to individually look at these, we'll do this. And then I'll just set them off to the side because I will be punching these out immediately after the video. Now, we will pull, let me grab this real quick, see the cardboard quality. Cardstock quality doesn't seem to be bad. It's not as dense as I would like it to be, but it still seems pretty sturdy. There's a little bit of flexibility in that. You know, not enough, I don't think you're going to easily bend them, but it is a noticeable amount, but not bad. We'll throw that in the box so I don't misplace it. So, boom, boom. Now, oh, I probably should have showed off one of these instead, rather than holding the board. Now, these are the ship pieces, which are neat. So, I guess depending on the ship that you're going to play with or something, you're going to be able to design your ship. And everything I've been saying, like maybe the big book over here being like campaigns for an RPG, this is all speculation. I know kind of what they told me at Gen Con about the game, and that's the fact that it is sci-fi and everything the little bit that I've seen about it and the pictures and screenshots, it looks definitely like a game that will be right up my alley. Also, does anybody else get like a weird Zen-like feeling whenever you punch out pieces? I that's part of like half of my, I don't know if that's the right words, but that's like half of why I buy new board games. So yeah, then this is where we're doing the map. So you're gonna build the space board. I didn't see a spaceship. Is it over here? Ah, yes. Here's the ship. Haha. There's your ship, and I think that's the only one in here. As far as I can see. I don't know. Maybe there's more under this, because this is like 50 pounds of cardstock. So, neato. So, oh, and then you have the big boards. So, and they're double-sided, so that's neat. I wonder what those, I don't know if you can see the numbers on it. There's little clear numbers. D5, E5, so I don't know. Maybe something tells you to reference certain spots, maybe. Neato. And looks like we're at the last one here. So fantabulistic. So then we have character sheets. Neat. And we'll go and pull these out. That's a surprisingly small amount of cards, huh? Plot twist. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm very curious now. I'm very intrigued. I would expect a lot more cards than that. Nothing in there. Nothing under the insert. And I wonder how good that insert actually is. That'll be interesting. Because usually inserts that are like this, it winds up being a mess. But who knows? So let's move these. And if you notice, I don't have my star mat out. If you follow me on Facebook, you will see that I was washing it. It's actually sitting right over here, draped over some chairs. I thought it was done drying, but when I had it laid down, I slid the whole map over, or the mat over a little bit to align the center here with it. And I noticed there was still moisture. So after a day, it looks like it's still drying. So it looks like these are all plot twist cards. So I'm very intrigued. I'm wondering if maybe the big book, maybe are events or something. Who knows? I don't know. Very, very intrigued now because there's not. Oh wait, I'm guessing these are not all plot twists, but very intrigued to see how well. Come on, how well that works. And did it say how many players does this play again? 1 to 9 players. Jesus. All right. Sure. That's a lot of players. So okay, there's only a few plot twist cards here. So these would go back over here. And then we have, let's see, what do we got? Are these all characters? Oh wow, these are all, like, I don't know if they're all characters or if they're enemies, but whatever, they have fancy art. So let's zoom in so we can see them a bit. We're not going to go over all of them. We're just going to, the artwork's not bad. Oh, that actually looks really good. It's a Vomeg, like a slug. So, okay. So it looks like there's a Silico. So this is probably a hard version and an easy version. Huh. A Cheetoid? Sure. So that's interesting. Humans? Why do they have them in the T formation? Who knows? Yeah, T formation for, I think that's what it's called anyways, for video games. But that is Battlestations 2nd edition unboxing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me zoom out a little bit more. And I will put the giant book here in the middle. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can expect a review for this at some point in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time in the Kwarenteen.